Hello. Today, I'll introduce 5 unique and captivating festivals in Japan. Japan boasts many one-of-a-kind festivals found nowhere else in the world, and I've selected 5 that are particularly popular among international tourists. In this video, rather than simply showing these festivals, I'll also delve into their history and ways to enjoy them, so you can truly feel the depth of Japanese culture. Please watch until the end. 1. Nebuta Festival, Aomori Prefecture. The Nebuta Festival is one of Japan's premier summer festivals, held in Aomori City, Aomori Prefecture, every early August. Its defining feature is the enormous, brightly colored nebuta lanterns shaped like human figures, which light up the night sky. These nebuta, modeled after historical warriors and figures, are giant paper artworks that parade through the streets, mesmerizing spectators with lively music. This festival attracts tens of thousands of visitors, and its grandeur and excitement make it an unforgettable experience. The origins of the Nebuta Festival are debated, but it's said to trace back to the Nara period. Some believe it evolved from a practice called Namori Nagashi, meant to drive away sleepiness that hindered agricultural work in the Tohoku region. Later, it expanded as a festival to pray for victory in battles and ward off evil spirits, leading to the creation of today's Grand Nebuta floats. This long-standing tradition embodies the culture and beliefs cherished by local communities, giving the festival a deeper meaning beyond mere entertainment. Crafting a nebuta is a meticulous process that takes several months and is a testament to the skill of local artisans. A wooden frame is constructed, layered with Japanese washi paper, and detailed designs are painted using vibrant pigments. At night, these floats are illuminated from within, bringing them to life in a breathtaking display. The finished nebuta are not simply figures but can be considered living art, adorned with light and movement. 2. Mud Festival, Saitama Prefecture, Chiba Prefecture. Next, let me introduce you to the unique Mud Festival. It may seem strange to enjoy getting covered in mud, but there's actually a deeper meaning to this celebration. The Mud Festival takes place in rice paddies or fields where participants freely play in the mud. This festival is filled with the charm of experiencing a sense of becoming one with the earth. It's a form of gratitude and prayer for a bountiful harvest, where touching the soil symbolizes hope for abundant crops that year. For foreign visitors, a festival that celebrates such close interaction with nature can be especially fascinating. Additionally, becoming covered in mud fosters a sense of unity, deepening connections between community members and participants. By getting muddy, both adults and children can reconnect with their inner child, allowing them to let go of daily stress and fully enjoy a moment of relaxation. Now, let's discuss the roots and meaning of this mud festival. The Mud Festival is one of Japan's traditional rural events, primarily held to pray for abundant harvests and prosperity. Its origins are rooted in Japan's agricultural culture. Since ancient times, agriculture has been the foundation of Japanese life, with numerous rituals expressing gratitude for the land's richness and for the harvest. The Mud Festival is part of this tradition, particularly as a way to offer thanks and prayers to the gods who protect rice paddies and fields. Through touching the mud, participants experience a direct connection with the earth, reaffirming their bond with agriculture and nature. This festival embodies Japan's history of living harmoniously with nature. What makes this mud festival particularly popular with tourists is the opportunity for spectators to actively join in. Rather than simply watching, visitors can also step into the mud and experience the festival for themselves, which is very appealing to foreign tourists. There are events where participants compete in the mud, such as mud sumo and mud races. These are entertaining to watch and filled with laughter. Getting muddy allows participants to relax and escape their usual routines, enjoying an extraordinary experience. By splashing mud at each other or playfully falling in, participants naturally form friendships, even with strangers. Since tourists can also join in, they can laugh alongside the locals and feel a genuine sense of connection. In this way, the Mud Festival symbolizes Japan's rich agricultural culture, offering a special experience to connect with nature and bond with the locals. 3. Hidaka Matsuri, Okayama Prefecture. Among Japan's many unique festivals, one that stands out for its distinctiveness and international attention is the Hidaka Matsuri in Okayama Prefecture. Held every February, this festival is widely known as a prominent winter tradition in Western Japan. The festival's defining characteristic is that participants face the chilly winter night almost completely bare. In this energetic event, about 9,000 men, referred to as Hidaka Otoko naked men, participate. Wearing only a loincloth and compete fiercely to grab the sacred object, the shingi or tree of fortune. One of the festival's unique aspects is the ritual purification with cold water before entering the festival grounds, symbolically cleansing the body and mind. The excitement heightens as participants vie for the Tree of Fortune, as it's believed that the man who seizes it will be blessed with luck for the year. The Hidaka Matsuri's distinctive style and rules reflect the deep and complex nature of Japanese festival culture, leaving a lasting impression on those who witness it. Next, let's delve into the loincloth, or fundoshi, worn by Hidaka Matsuri participants. This garment is not merely attire, it's a significant symbol of physical and mental fortitude and purity. By braving the winter night in just a fundoshi, participants demonstrate their endurance against harsh cold and their reverence for the festival. Wearing the fundoshi also plays an essential role in preserving the festival's sanctity. While the sight of men in loincloths may seem novel today, in traditional Japanese culture, this is a form of purity, a display of one's sincere heart for the divine. The fundoshi-clad participants exemplify the notion that they are in a sacred state, both physically and spiritually. Finally, let's talk about the victor who seizes the Tree of Fortune, the main highlight of the Hidaka Matsuri. This sacred object is tossed into the crowd at the festival's peak, and the man who claims it is celebrated as the Fuku Otoko lucky man, promising him good fortune throughout the year. For many participants, grasping the Tree of Fortune is a great honor, which is why an intense struggle unfolds. The man who claims the tree becomes a respected figure in the community, receiving joy and congratulations from those around him. The Tree of Fortune is a prized symbol granted only to the winner, and many participants give their all for this single moment. Thus, the Hidaka Matsuri is a festival of profound significance and immense value to its participants, representing a classic example of how Japanese traditional festivals bring fortune to people and revitalize communities. 4. Shidare Sakura Festival, Fukushima Prefecture. When it comes to weeping cherry blossoms, they are one of the iconic symbols of Japan's springtime beauty. In Fukushima Prefecture, the Shidare Sakura Festival showcases hundreds of weeping cherry trees blooming simultaneously, creating a breathtaking curtain of blossoms. This enchanting scenery offers solace and inspiration to visitors from both Japan and abroad. The unique allure of this festival lies in the distinctive, drooping branches of the weeping cherry trees, whose delicate pink hues create a landscape that resembles a beautiful painting. Unlike regular cherry blossoms, the weeping cherry's branches cascade downwards, giving you the chance to look up and feel enveloped by a canopy of blossoms. For example, Miharu Town's Miharu Takisakura, a famous weeping cherry over 1,000 years old, stands with an awe-inspiring trunk and branches that command a powerful presence. Visiting such historic and natural sites reveals that these cherry trees symbolize not just beauty but the enduring strength of nature nurtured over centuries. This Shidare Sakura Festival offers not only a chance to admire cherry blossoms, but also a rare opportunity to witness the majestic art created by nature itself. Nighttime illumination, a magical scene. While the weeping cherry blossoms are stunning during the day, an even more enchanting view awaits at night. During the Shidare Sakura Festival, the trees are illuminated, revealing a unique charm that is different from daytime. Lit up in the darkness, the blossoms glow softly, resembling pink clouds floating in the night sky. The night illumination doesn't just cast an ethereal glow on the petals but also creates dramatic shadows, making the experience visually captivating. Standing beneath the illuminated trees, visitors can feel a mystical atmosphere, as if they are wrapped in cherry blossoms. In Fukushima's Shidare Sakura Festival, many spots are illuminated, with the Night Sakura Walk event being particularly popular. Tourists stroll slowly through tunnels of cherry blossoms, feeling as though they've wandered into a cherry blossom wonderland. The nighttime illumination enhances the festival's unique appeal, providing visitors with an unforgettable, dreamlike experience. A festival cherished and preserved by the community. Another notable aspect of the Shidare Sakura Festival is the deep affection the local residents have for the cherry trees and their natural surroundings. This festival is not merely a tourist event but a cherished tradition maintained by the community for many years and a source of pride for the region. Many of the weeping cherry trees in Fukushima Prefecture are centuries old, and their preservation relies heavily on the dedication of local people. Residents prune the trees themselves and take steps to protect the environment. For visiting tourists, witnessing this care evokes admiration for the community's warmth and their commitment to preserving both culture and nature. Local volunteers also sometimes guide visitors, sharing the history and highlights of the cherry blossoms, which helps tourists gain a deeper understanding of the cultural and historical significance of these trees. The Shidare Sakura Festival embodies the community's love for its culture and nature, offering visitors a precious chance to experience Japan's tradition and beauty up close. 5. Yamayaki, also known as the Mountain Burning Festival, Nara Prefecture. First, let me briefly explain where and what kind of festival Yamayaki is. Yamayaki is one of Japan's iconic traditional events, held annually in January in Nara City. It takes place on Mt. Wakakusa, located near Todaiji Temple and Kasuga Taisha Shrine. The highlight of this festival is the spectacular sight of the entire mountain set ablaze, as the grass covering it is burned all at once. This festival is a ritual to pacify the mountain deity and pray for good health and abundant harvests. When night falls, the dark mountain ignites, illuminating the city of Nara with an awe-inspiring glow. Visible from afar, this breathtaking scene attracts numerous visitors from both within Japan and abroad, who come to witness this phenomenon firsthand. Next, let's delve a bit deeper into the history of Yamayaki and its origins. The history and origins of Yamayaki. Yamayaki has a long history, and several theories and traditions have been passed down regarding its origins. One theory suggests that Yamayaki dates back to the Nara period, where it was performed as a ritual to pacify the mountain deity and nature. Another theory posits that the burning of the mountain began as a means to clearly define boundaries when nearby temples and shrines were in conflict. Thus, Yamayaki is not merely a tourist event but a traditional ritual deeply rooted in history and faith. Additionally, burning the mountain serves to purify it, symbolizing prayers for a bountiful harvest in the coming year and the driving away of harmful insects. Understanding this religious background provides insight into why Yamayaki holds such a special and sacred place for Japanese people. Next, I'll discuss the preparation involved in the process by which the mountain is set ablaze. Preparation and the burning process of Yamayaki. Extensive preparation is required before Yamayaki takes place. To ensure the grass burns easily, the people involved begin cutting the grass several days in advance. Preparations for fire control and safety measures are also essential. Given the scale of this event, which involves burning an entire mountain, numerous staff members are engaged, ensuring the event proceeds safely. On the day of the festival, people gradually gather in the streets of Nara City as evening approaches, eagerly awaiting the start of Yamayaki. As night falls, fireworks are launched to signal the beginning of the festival. After the fireworks light up the night sky, the mountain is set on fire, marking the climactic moment. The flames spread across the mountain, creating a vision as though the entire landscape has become a sea of fire. Watching the mountain ablaze leaves a deep impression on the viewers, inspiring a sense of awe and a sacred feeling just by witnessing it. Tourists who experience this majestic sight often feel a profound sense of wonder, wishing to return again. A sentiment that explains the festival's enduring popularity. How did you enjoy this introduction to the top 5 unique festivals in Japan? Each one is brimming with unique charm and cultural richness, making them all worthwhile experiences to have firsthand. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. If you're eager to discover more interesting facets of Japanese culture, stay tuned for our next video. Thank you for watching until the end.